Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make a moist hide for your leopard gecko or any other reptiles or amphibians that need a moist hide. So what you'll need is either an empty locust tub, cricket tub, mealworm tub, or some form of Tupperware. So I'm going to show you on both, and you'll also need a soldering iron. Any will do, and preferably one that has a sharp point like this, or just a point where it gets thinner towards the end. It'll just make it a lot easier. Okay, so while your soldering iron is warmed up, you want to decide where you want the hole to be. You can have it on the top or on the side, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to do this one on the side. So what you're going to do is just solder a nice hole in here, which will make it so your leopard gecko can get in and out very easily. Okay, so taking your soldering iron, going to start melting the plastic. So you can see I just made a nice hole. Okay, so just do this slowly. There is no rush for this. Start by outlining the design you want. You're just going to start weakening the plastic. Draw in circles. Okay. And then you're going to want to just go around. Take your time. The solder iron will do the work for you, so you put a little bit of pressure in for it. Okay, and just go around anywhere where there's still connections, and then you can see we've got it, but it's a bit messy. So what you're going to want to do is use your soldering iron to go around and to just melt the plastic so it's smooth. It doesn't need to look good, it just needs to make sure there's no rough edges that can hurt your reptile. So I'm going to do this and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so once you've done that, put your soldering iron in a stand and leave it to cool. You'll have this bit of plastic which you can either get rid of, or you can leave it if you do solder plastic, because you'll need something that's called donor plastic. And then you will have a nice hole. Make sure there's no sharp edges that your animal can hurt itself on, that you can use this as a nice little hide. So now I'm going to do the same with this and show you the final result. Okay, so plastic on a Tupperware is a lot thicker, so it will take a lot longer than your average cricket tub. Okay, so you're going to want to choose a point that you want to start at and just do a hole. Point you want it to end at. Okay. And then slowly apply pressure in the direction you want. The soldering iron will do the work for you, don't rush it. Focus it. I'm going to speed this bit up. Oh, sorry. Everyone's fine though.
It's impossible this bit.
Yeah. Okay, so now you have the rough outline. I'm just going to neaten it up, make it a bit bigger in places, and then I'll show you the final design. Okay, so I finished soldering the hole into the plastic, and I've made sure that all the edges are smooth so there's nothing that they can catch themselves on or hurt themselves on. So once you make sure you've got a big enough hole, what you're going to want to do is fill this with whatever you use in your moist box. So at the moment I'm using cocoa fibre, so I'll fill up until this line cocoa fibre, and then pull it on, and there is one very nice homemade moist box. So yeah guys, thanks for watching.